Hey, what's up everybody? This is Kyle Riker back at you in the review, and today we'll be taking a look at the WWE Elite Series 106, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. Yes, super hyped for these. Like, I've been wanting to have Elite Usos in my collection for freaking ever, and one, they're either too hard to come by or too expensive, or they just haven't really impressed me. These ones definitely have. I'm glad they're in this gear too. So I'm so hyped for these, and thankfully I got them for a good price, especially Jay, because he's kind of expensive. Anyways, here they are. Cannot wait to open these bad boys up. Anyways, first things first, packaging. I've said my piece with the packaging before, which I don't really care for the new packaging. Like, especially this part down here. Like, why does it have to cover up so much of the bubble? Especially when there's a Build-A-Figure piece in some of these. Because they put the Build-A-Figure piece, like, way down here. So I say, how do you know if somebody didn't buy it, take the piece, and then return it? Because people have done that, scumbags. Here's, of course, we got the picture of Jimmy up there. We got the picture of Jay up there. Series 106, Jimmy Uso, Jay Uso. Of course, the Elite Collection up there, the True Effects thing. On the side, of course, picture of Jimmy, picture of Jay. And, of course, our names on the other side. On the back, pictures of both guys from the show this is based on, which I believe was War Games. Which is pretty cool. So that they both have little bios and stats. You can pause it right there if you want to read. And down below the other figures in the set. Of course, we got the Usos, we got Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, Paul Bearer, and Roxanne Perez. Sami Zayn, I'm definitely going to get him because I need an updated Sami Zayn. Chad Gable, I cannot wait to get my hands on that figure because I absolutely love Chad Gable. He's one of my favorites. And also, I love the Alpha Academy gimmick. And plus, that figure is fantastic. I cannot wait. Paul Bearer, I've been wanting a Paul Bearer figure for years. Except all of his figures are so hard to get and they're very expensive. So, hoping to get this one from Ringside very soon. Roxanne Perez, I'm still becoming a fan of her. I'm watching a little bit more of her stuff in NXT. So, who knows? If I happen to become a big fan of her, I may pick her up. Even though it is a great figure, by the way. So, stay tuned for future reviews of Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, and Paul Bearer, and possibly Roxanne Perez. Anyways, that's about it for the packaging. So let's open up the Usos and see what we have. All right, so here's Jimmy and Jay have their packaging, and freaking kick-ass figures these two are. They still got a couple issues, but like I said, man, these might be the best Elite Usos we've gotten so far. Like I said, they're great, great figures. And they did actually kind of surprise me a little bit. Anyways, let's get right into it. First up, their accessories. They each come with 3 pairs of interchangeable hands. They both come with the standard fists, the standard grips, and the pointer fingers to acknowledge the tribal chief. Which Mattel needs to do a better job of putting these pointer fingers in the package because getting them out of the package is quite a chore when you feel like you're gonna break it. Now, starting off with Jimmy. Face scan is great. I think this is a great likeness to Jimmy. Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks just like him. Now, here's one of these surprises: is that his hair is actually interchangeable. You can actually take the hair off and swap it with this hairpiece, which I thought was very interesting how they did that. You just take it off like that, and you can swap it with this one. Can get it. There we go. Looks pretty cool. Now, I think the other one is more accurate to the matchup based on the pictures, so I'm going to leave this one on. So that is pretty interesting. And it's not the first time we've seen interchangeable hair pieces. The first time they kind of did that was Doink the Clown way back in Elite Series 34, but this figure improves on it. So that'd be cool if they did that more often. You know, like I said, great face. Moving down, he does come with the, I think this is called a floral lace or whatever. I am not too familiar with these, but it is kind of cool how it does come with it, though. If I can get it off. It's going to have a tight fit. Oh. Hair came flying off. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think we've seen this before with Roman Reigns, I believe. I think a few of his figures came with it. Yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess. Because I'm not too familiar with it, so I apologize if I got the name of it wrong. They both come with the We the Ones t-shirt, which is nice. It comes right off with a Velcro on the back. And I'm praying there's no stains on this, because I hate it when they have the t-shirts on in the package, because you know that's going to lead to some stains. And as far as I can tell, no stains. I think it's mainly just the black ones that leave stains. So these ones are red, so hopefully not too bad. But still, they need to put the t-shirts off to the side, or the robes off to the side, and keep them that way, because they do them half and half. Sometimes they put them on the figures in the package, sometimes they put them off to the side, even though they know they cause stains. So what the heck, Mattel? Like I said, I talked about the face. Moving down to the tattoos, and the tattoos are phenomenal. Detail on them is phenomenal. Look at that, super toyetic, super detailed. Nailed it, Mattel. Torso could have been a tad bit bigger. These are pretty much the same torsos they've been using for pretty much every Elite Usos. Like, I think they need to put a little bigger torso, because I think Jimmy has gained a little bit more muscle. Same thing with Jay, so they need to make a little bit bigger torsos for these guys. Moving down to the pants. Yeah, just basic red with the black outlines. And it does say the bloodline on the leg. Has a little pocket back there. And the shoes, and here comes one of the complaints, is these shoes. As you guys know, I hate these shoes. We got these shoes tons of times with John Cena and Montez Ford. The ankle joint becomes so loose, so fast, that it makes them almost impossible to stand up. Now, these are the Ultimate Edition ones with the toe articulation. But my point still stands, that this joint still is a pain in the butt. They need to fix this ankle joint. Thankfully, on the Usos I have here, they're nice and tight, but they do get loose over time really fast. Like, if you see my review of the Elite Series 81 Street Profits, you saw they got loose right away on my Montez. Like, he would not stand up in that. Anyway, so there's Jimmy. Excellent figure. He quite surprised me with the interchangeable the hairpiece. I thought that was pretty cool. Hopefully they do that going forward with more figures. Now on to Jey Uso. Again, same thing. He comes with the same hands, the fists, the grips, and the pointers. However, his have the kind of the half of the tape, which I think is pretty cool. And same thing. He comes with the We the Ones t-shirt, which comes right off. Now on to his face, which I like. Again, great head scan. I'm a little mixed on the white and gray hair in his beard. I mean, he does have it a little bit in real life, but it's not that, like, prominent. Like, if I actually bring in the picture on the packaging here, well, as you can see on the picture on the back, there's like nothing. But on the side here, as you see, there's a tiny bit there, but it's not like super like prominent. So who knows? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Whoops. That was my fault. His foot wasn't positioned on my table here. Like I said, it looks good though. I just think it looks a little awkward to me. Like I said, great head scan, as I mentioned. Has the red back there on the back of his hair. And once again, moving down to the tattoos. Phenomenal detail on these tattoos. Does have the one arm sleeve. And same as Jimmy, the bloodline pants, except they're on the reverse side. With Jimmy, it was over here. On Jay, it's on the other leg. And same thing with the pocket on the back. On Jimmy, it was right here. On Jay, it's right here. It looks like a little bit of paint defect there on the line, unless it's supposed to be like that. Same thing. And the same shoes, unfortunately. Like I said, thankfully on mine, they're nice and tight, but I am definitely a little concerned that they're going to get super loose over time very quickly. So definitely be aware of that. For a quick little comparison, here they are with the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, and perfectly with the red gauntlet. I think the t-shirt he wore was a little bit different. So this Roman Reigns is a little bit outdated. Cannot wait to get my hands on Solo Sikoa from Elite 107, which I believe is from the same match. So you can have like the full bloodline. They just need to do a Sami Zayn in the red outfit, so you can have the full bloodline from this match. but it is pretty cool to have them all together. Articulation, same for the more newer Elite figures. I'll do it with J here since it's a little bit easier. Head rotates 360, can go up and down a little bit. Arms rotate 360, can go in and out. Rotate the bicep, double jointed elbow, rotate the wrist, and then hinge at the wrist. Of course, ab crunch, forward and back, waist, legs forward that far, which is a disappointment, and back, in and out, thigh, double jointed knee, nice. So with the shoe here, it does have the hinge at the ankle, but it's tight. Pivot, and the toe articulation, which is nice. So really great figures. Like I said, the only issue I have with it is of course the shoe mold. And the torso is going to be a tad bit bigger. But aside from that, these might be the best USO Elites we've gotten so far. Maybe not as good as the Ultimates, but still, these are probably the best Elites we've gotten of the USOs. My thoughts, overall, both of these figures are phenomenal. Like I said before, these might be the best Elite USOs we've gotten, at least so far, because you know there's going to be more. Like I said, fantastic figures. Only real complaints I have with them is the joints on these figures are very stiff, and of course the problems with the shoe molds, as I mentioned. But aside from that, really great figure. And also the torsos could be a little bit. The torsos could have been a tad bit bigger. But like I said, really aside from that, great figures. So love the accessories, love the attire they chose. The interchangeable hair piece for Jimmy really surprised me with the way they did it. Like, it was very well done. But they took that first concept with Doink the Clown and they improved on it. So very well done. Hopefully we see that more down the road. Like I said, aside from the small issues I mentioned, great figures. If you can find them in the store or get them online for a good price, these are definitely must-have figures for your collection. It's a great figures. Pick them up if you can. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to ring the bell and stay tuned for more reviews of not just WE action figures, but AEW action figures, toy hunts, stop motions, maybe some shorts, and a whole lot more. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. And until next time, remember, you can't touch my dream and you can't touch my soul. I'm out. Take care, guys.